Hello, welcome to JV Trending News. How is the day going? Today's date is 8th day, August 2025. I want to give you the newspapers review right away. So we look at what happened at Treat. KWAM like any Nigerian, not APC's musician. ADC tells federal government of Nigeria. Now, looking at that, it implies that KWAM is known to be APC supporters from long time, from 2020, 2013, 2014. He was also part of those who has been touring around the country to support, to sing well, during the campaign for APC. I think that this is one of the reasons they say they're saying the government should ensure that it face the law is be treated like Nigeria. But unfortunately, as a matter of fact, it is very difficult to really ascertain to achieve that. The reason being that it has been known as a part of the pillars of APC from the onset, and then he has been known as Tinubu's boy or Tinubu's favorite musician, to who promoted them, or who used to promote them, and used to sing along with the kind of points of APC members during campaigns and so on. So this is what they're saying, that we should not. What happened in that airport, that they should ensure that apart from the what they have said, they're already banning him for 6 months, according to the FCA, those civil airport authority, those who are in charge of the airport, and there are some issues that they say it should ensure they fix. So let's look at the next one. This one is the point about. Let's go to the next point. FG expands a 25,000 cash transfer scheme to 15 million beneficiaries. Now, according to the news, in Oyo State seems to be picking more interest because, according to State Commissioner for Women Affairs and Social Inclusion, Toyin Balogun, they made a statement about that they already made about 150,000 households in Oyo State, and then this one is another kind of interest, or more of like the passion the Tinubu's administration have for the welfare of the Nigerians. And I wonder, this is more of like trader money. Is it trader money? Yes. I mean, that's to Osimbajo during the time of Buhari was pushed to be, I mean, overseeing it and to promoting it, just to ensure that yes, the APC comes to in power in 2019. And at the end of the day, we could see that to that money now, we could see that there's nothing. But this one is considered to be more of like to support the poor among us. And who are the poor? And they say that they are using different kind of BVN, they use different kind of NIN, all the things to ensure that they are really legit poor people. But unfortunately, where we are really going through a lot in the country. According to the news, you can see there, it is very, very sad that they are just telling us after the Tinubu's administration saying no, we are no more giving out $8,000, 8,000 naira monthly, or monthly palliatives to the Nigerians earlier his administration in 2023. So now let's look at the next one from the newspapers review this time. Sowore's arrest, a miscarriage justice abuse. Peter Obi. Now, Peter Obi declared that this is not a sign of justice at all as a democratic government. We expect more from the government to ensure that they serve an example, and then they charge him to court instead of arresting him without any charges. But later on this paper reviews, we're going to see the charges they have against against Sowore while they lock him up. And because there was a rumor that came up online that okay, this was rumor or true, nobody can ascertain that. He was being beaten and then his arm was broken according to the news. So we look at that one as time goes on. So while Sowore is being detained, that is the commissioner of police, he said that he was arrested because he refused to talk. He refused to remain silent. And then he added that even though he has the rights as the citizens of the country to remain silent, then police too also has the right to detain him, to also follow the procedure for not talking. What are the two charges? One, the first one is the fake document online or fake letter online concerning the IGP Egbetokun, and then that he refused to talk about the where he got it. I mean, how he come about it. So and he was told to talk. He was instructed. He was asked to talk, and then they said that he still has the right. Then the second one is cyberbullying. That is cyberbullying, perhaps cyberbullying of the IGP, and then maybe police, they stop officials in the police force. So at the end of the day, these are the charges that they had against him for detaining him. According to the law, it's supposed to be you should have released after 24 hours, and then still the story they still say that yes, they still have the right to follow their own rules because the laws also permit them, give them the power to detain him, to arrest him, and then it's with them. Even though he works for the interrogation, that does not mean that they should allow him to go according to him. So let's look at the next this review. Tinubu's reforms have stabilized the economy among U.S. tariff, the civil stars said. Now looking at it, U.S. Also has just slapped us, or slapped Nigerians, Nigerians with 50% export tariff, meaning that if you are exporting anything to U.S., Nigerians will be, those exporters will be charged 15% of those the value. So that is to show that now that even though there is still 50%, Nigeria is still everything is still fucking fine. And I believe that our salaries and allowances are what she's talking about. Because the truth of the matter is that the country is not really stabilized. A lot of Nigerians are going through a lot of hungers and as well as inability to enjoy basic needs. They cannot afford transportation again. Even most of the lecturers, we have other people, the workers in the country that could not even afford to buy fuel and drive their cars to their working places because they will be in debt at the end of the day if they try to use their cars. So that means they have to follow through Kakena Pep or they used to follow Okada, what they call cyclist or commercial cyclists who used to move around. Perhaps it might be cheaper to them because of the way it is. Even it's still not cheaper, and the goods and services are still not affordable. I'm saying all these mobile telecommunications tariff increases, and we can see clearly that the economy is not stabilized. But what she is saying there is just a fabu and a fallacy. Lastly, let's look at the Correctional Service sacks 15 officers, demotes 59 in major sweep. This is a form of reforming, making sure that the country the Nigerian Correctional Center that are being sanitized and then things are done properly. So this is how far we go today. By God's grace, it is nice having you there watching and also getting a lot. So these are the things we could see. So my name is Johnson Salami. I will be calling it wrap it up now. And I want you to understand that the country we are in is Nigeria. If you're in Nigeria, if you're in Nigerian in diaspora, meaning you are abroad like the US, Canada, or outside of Nigeria, we should be assured that you'll be praying for the country because it seems that that's the only thing alternative we have right now. As things, the government are, I mean, the government officials, the policies are really against the citizens, the common man in the country. The top officials are traveling out to enjoy hospital, medical cares, and they are using our taxpayers' money. But at the end of the day, we see what is going on. Today is Friday anyway, and TGIF. See you by God's grace next time.